So I haven't done a process video yet this week. Sorry. And I said I would do one at least once a week. I might try and do one tonight, but I wanted to do at least a flip through this week. So this is going to be December 7th through the 11th. December 7th, I did a half page, well, one page layout, and then a pocket page around this side. I just did a couple pieces of torn paper. I just glued them down and then sewed on top of them with some red thread. And then I did 3 pictures to make them kind of look like little photo strips. So I did 2 of those. Little wood veneer and chipboard sticker. This is from a Mambi sticker sheet. I actually did some more shopping recently. I shouldn't be doing more shopping, but I did. So I got these Mambi stickers, which Mary also got. So she has these ones, but then I also found these ones because these are just white, and then these ones are different colors. Some of the tealish color doesn't really go, but the rest of the colors go perfectly. So I got those. I also got, and I've used some of these, so that's why they're open and stuff, but I got some Mambi chips, which have 3, there's one missing here, but there's 3 sticker sheets that are like chipboard stickers, and then 1 sheet of just regular stickers, like phrase stickers. And then this is a Recollections, same thing, it's got some chipboard stickers and some stickers in the back. So I got those, which I've been using kind of throughout the album too, so you'll see some new stuff that I've added in. And then, God, last night, and this is turning into a haul video now, so last night I went to Michael's to get some refills on my ATG tape. Which then of course turns into more shopping because they have 20% off of your full total purchase and then 60% off of Christmas stuff, and so I end up getting way more than I actually went there for. So I found more Mambi chips that I didn't see before, and these ones are like black and white, like chalkboard kind of style, which were too cute to pass up, so I got those. And then these were on sale. This is a stamp set. There's 11 stamps here, and it was on sale for $3. So I had to get that because I love that one. Is kind of like, well, this paper here, but the paper on the front of my album. I love the houses, are so cute. The snowflakes are really cute. So yeah, I just thought this was too cute to pass up. And it's originally $10 and it was on sale for $3, so I had to get that. So I got that as well, and then I got this paper pad that's Christmas tags. So I thought these would be cute to like cut apart some of those and put those in my album. So I got that as well, and it's double-sided. So the other side is just patterned paper, but the side I wanted to use is like tags. So I got those. Anyways, that's that. Oh, and I got some Happy Mail today from one of my pen pals, and I'll probably be using these throughout my album too. She makes these flairs. She's got a button maker, and she makes these flairs, and she actually sells them on her Etsy shop. So I'll link that down below so you can see her Etsy shop and see the flairs that she makes. She also knits hats and stuff too, so you guys will have to check her out and get some of these flairs because these are so stinking cute. They're like elf sayings on here, so they're like, I'm sorry I ruined your lives and crammed 11 cookies in your VCR. How stinking cute are those? So she sent me these, and I'm like dying over them, and I don't want to hoard them, so I'm going to be probably using them in my albums. I had to show you guys those too. So anyways, back to my album here. So first page I talked about, these are just little sequins and little rhinestones here. On this page I did a little shaker pocket that I fused there, and then I have a couple, bigger picture here. This is just a sticker I stuck on there from one of the Mambi sheets. I have just a wood veneer I put there. We had kind of a lazy day, fun day, because it was Daddy's day off, and he actually got the day off with us, so I put you can never have too much happy, and pictures of what we had for dinner, which was my favorite pizza and ice cream. And then these are pictures of my son cuddling on the couch with his dad. So I put I'll Be Home for Christmas down there. So yeah, that was just a fun day there. The next day, me and Jonathan, my oldest son, made ornaments. Well, we made one ornament, and all we did was got one of these plastic balls and took pom-poms. We did red and green pom-poms, and he just shoved the pom-poms into the ornament, and that was his ornament. So I took a picture of it and put it on this page, and then had these other ornament pieces of ephemera for my kit, and then I just sewed with some red thread just along there to make it look like they were hanging. And then on this page, again, since I did the pocket page this side, this is the back side of that. So I just had some pictures of Jonathan making his ornament, and then just a little card right there. And then this is just a picture of my son Elliot just playing with some toys while we were doing the ornament. He's a little too young to make an ornament, so he was just playing. On the 9th, we actually had our first snow, so I had a ton of pictures because it doesn't snow very often here in Seattle, and when it does, it doesn't usually stick for very long, and so you kind of have to make the most of it when it happens. And so I was really excited that it snowed this year so I could actually have some pictures of Jonathan playing in the snow. He's 2 years old, and this is his first time that he's ever actually seen snow, so he had a really good time. But before we went outside and started playing, both my boys were kind of playing together with their toys, so I had to take some pictures and document that because that does not happen very often either. So this page is just about them playing together, and I just have 2 turtle doves because they were playing with their toys together, just the 2 of them. And then I did my first 2x2 pocket page, which I actually loved doing, and I might end up doing even more of these. I did another one on another page, but these are so fun. I love doing little 2x2 pockets. Little 2x2 cards are really fun to make. You kind of have to use your imagination a little bit. The only thing that's hard for me is not adding too much dimension, because you can't really stuff them super full like you can an actual page like this. So that was a little difficult. So I did, a couple pictures of my son. I did a little shaker pocket with some snowflake sequins up there, and then just made some little journaling little cards to stick in there as kind of filler. So yeah, that was just him playing in the snow. And then on this page I have some bigger pocket pages. This one is just outside of our view from our backyard, all the trees that were covered in snow. And then this picture down here, I was in my slippers and jammies outside with my son, and I decided to make myself some peppermint hot chocolate so I could stay nice and cozy warm out there. And then I just made this little journaling card to kind of stick in there as filler as well. The next page, Jonathan made another ornament. I had gotten this ornament at Michael's. They're just like the ceramic ones. This one had a little reindeer on it. So I got him that because I thought it might be fun for him to paint one of those, and that's what this pocket page is kind of documented it. It says, "Darling, you are a work of art," because he's painting, and then here is a little tag that has the journaling on the back, so I just made a little pocket for that to go into. This one says, "Creativity takes courage," since he's being creative and painting his reindeer, and so that was kind of that over there. I wanted to document our tree this day, so I decided to kind of do him making the ornament and then document our ornaments. So this little page here is just pictures of all of our ornaments from our tree. We get a new ornament every year, so these are just the 4 of us, our ornaments for this year. I need to glue the R back on because that's falling off. But this is our tree that I documented. We got 2 tabletop trees this year. We got a white one and a gold one. The white one has all of our ornaments on it, and that's up above so the kids can't get it. And then the gold one is lower so they can kind of play with it, so they don't whine and cry that they can't get to the white one. So the gold one is kind of their play toy one for now, and that just sits lower for them. So this is the tree with the ornaments right there. And then the last page I have here, this was from the 11th, and we did a breakfast with Santa Claus at our local McMinimans. If you guys aren't familiar with McMenamins, it's a chain that is in like kind of the Portland, Seattle area, and they renovate like old buildings and turn them into hotels and bars. So we have one that's close to us. It's called McMenamins Anderson School, and it used to be the Bothell High School way back in the day, and they renovated it into this hotel, and then there's like 3 restaurants and a bunch of bars and a movie theater all in this. It's an old school, so it's really cool. And went there for my birthday, and then I found that they were having breakfast with Santa there, so I got us tickets so we could go there. Because my son, he's 2 and he's still a little nervous around Santa, so I didn't think, because last year we tried to do Santa pictures and it just did not go well. So I thought that this might be better to kind of like ease him into seeing Santa, because you can kind of like sit at your table, go up to him as you want to, and then he kind of worked up the courage to go up on his own after we had been sitting there for a while. So the picture I chose to document on this page here is Santa sitting down. Jonathan wanted to go up to see Santa. Santa asked to give him high fives, and Jonathan didn't want to give him a high five, so he made his dad give him a high five. So that's what Daddy's doing there, is high-fiving Santa, because that's what Jonathan wanted. So that's what this is documenting here. And because we had so many pictures this day, I knew that it would take up like 10 pages if I would have done actual layouts or did pocket pages. So what I did is I have this little bag. I got these from Target. They're like 50 cents a piece. And I just stuck a chipboard piece on here, a little flare button, and then I hole punched the side, and then this part, if you can see that, I cut little slits so it can pop open still, but still kind of like stay closed. So then I have this little bag here. And then inside of the bag, I've got these little sheets, so they have little tabs at the top, and then they've got all of our extra pictures from the breakfast with Santa. So here's our family picture with Santa, my son Elliot with a little Santa hat, Jonathan coloring with his dad. On this page we've got me and my son, and then Elliot just smiling. He didn't really care about Santa Claus too much. He was all about the buffet. He's an eater, that guy, so he was really excited to just be eating food all morning. Here's another picture of Jonathan going up to Santa, and then me and Elliot. This was Jonathan kind of watching Santa before he decided to be brave and go up on his own. So he was kind of leaning on my shoulder, which you can see here, kind of watching Santa. And then Elliot's just kind of looking at Santa too. And then I got this picture, my husband and my kids with Santa, and then Elliot munching on his buffet breakfast. So so those just slip inside of here, so it makes it a little bit interactive, and also just to kind of cut down on the bulk. So to show you guys how big, I'll put those back in a minute, how big this thing has gotten. So I've only gone up to day 11, and we're this stuffed full, which I did not anticipate. So luckily, I have another Target binder here, and I think that I'm going to have to cover this and do a second album, because this is just getting a little chunky and a little out of control. So I think that's what the plan is to cover this and then to continue on from day 12 on to the next, until December 25th. So that's what I've got so far. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see more process videos, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.